In Luke, the 11th chapter, Jesus' disciples made an amazing request. They said to him, Lord, teach us to pray. You know, they could have asked him for any other thing. They could have asked him, teach us to preach, teach us to heal the sick, teach us to cast out demons, teach us to feed the multitudes. But the disciples realized that prayer was the secret of Jesus' life and ministry. If only they could learn to pray like Jesus prayed, everything else would fall into place. No one has a powerful prayer life automatically. Prayer is an art. It's something we learn. It's something we grow in daily. Frankly, it's something we practice. You know, here's some important things to remember about prayer. It is work. It's going to cost you time, attention, energy. It's going to require a sacrifice from you. But in order to grow in your prayer life, you're going to need to discipline yourself, to practice. You're going to need determination. And in order to get results, your prayers are going to need to be fervent. They're going to need to be passionate. They're going to need to be unashamed. Sin is going to hurt your prayer life. It's going to block God's answers. He wants us to come to Him with clean hands, the Bible says, and a pure heart. Prayer is habit forming, and it needs to be second nature to you. If you want your prayers to work, you need to seek alignment with God's will and with His Word. And your faith needs to be combined with patience as you recognize that God has an appointed time for everything. Matthew chapter 5, verse 23 tells us that unforgiveness is one of the biggest blocks, one of the biggest hindrances to seeing answered prayer in our lives. Sometimes your breakthroughs in prayer are delayed until you take a step of faith, take a step of obedience, like sowing a financial seed into God's kingdom. Take a few minutes to consider your own experiences with prayer. What have you learned so far? What areas does God want you to still grow in today? And remember, whether you're a seasoned prayer warrior or just a novice on your journey to a powerful prayer life, you can ask this of Jesus today: Lord, teach me to pray. God will help you take the next step on your way to receiving your breakthrough as you faithfully pray to Him for your needs. Please join me again tomorrow. We're going to continue to take steps that I hope will help you break through to God's blessings. We'll see you then.